Hey guys, Matt Numrich here. Welcome to this video. I want to make sure that you go ahead and like this video, also subscribe to this channel. We are always putting on new content on this channel, and you want to make sure that you see each and every video. In this video right here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to make it a little bit more of a personal video. This is going to be the evolution, or my evolution, of the armbar. You guys got to remember, because I've been training in martial arts now for about 30 years or so, the way that the armbar was taught many, many years ago compared to how it is taught now has kind of progressed a little bit. I'm also going to talk about my progression, the lessons that I've learned, how I've gotten better at this, and how my armbar is just 10 times tighter right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to bring Jack out here real quick. And I'm going to start out, obviously when we do the armbar, there are a million different ways to do an armbar. So I understand that this may not be the exact way that you may practice it. There are other ways that I can armbar, but I'm going to focus on this one particular way right now, just so we go ahead and we have some kind of a baseline or similarities to work with right here. And what I want to talk about is the three steps, or the three kind of evolutionary steps that my focus went to when I'm armbarring. The first one was really pulling back on the arm. And I understand that nowadays pulling back on the arm and not using other parts of our body is almost kind of common sense. But 30 years ago here in the United States, when I was learning the armbar, man, grabbing that arm and barring that arm was my main focus. So when I got into this position right here, I would go ahead and set up my armbar. Now I can set it up by going ahead and posting on up, however it is. But my point is that as I did this right here, my focus was making sure that I pull on this arm right here and really pull on this arm to bar it on out. Now obviously I would use other parts of my body to use leverage right here, but my point is that as I did this right here, the goal was, the focus was the arm right here. The next kind of evolutionary step that I went through right here was not just using the arm right here, but making sure that I used my hips. And that's what I want to make sure that we all do right here is that once I have the arm, this is important, but raising the hips right here to create that bar, to create that lock, that was the next kind of progression that my arm bar took right here. As I did this right here and extended up right here, this is what would create the tension with the elbow and get that person to tap right here. The third kind of evolutionary step that I kind of went through right here now is that as I go ahead and set up this arm bar right here, yes, grabbing the arm is important. Yes, having good hip placement is very, very important as well. But now using this leg right here to actually bar the arm right here is just as, if not the most important right here. So it is taking this leg right here and curling it around the person's neck to where now I go ahead and create that lock right there. So having the arm that I first focused on, super important. Making sure that I go ahead and have the hips in the right spot. Using my hips to raise on up is very, very important to make sure that we isolate that elbow. But now using the leg right here is just as, if not most important right here. So I have the extra leverage now of using my leg, which is obviously one of my strongest and longest limbs to obviously use here. That is now being brought into the technique as well. So as we go ahead and we do that, let's take a look at this progression once again. If I post up right here, I grab right here, cross face right here, my butt goes out to this side, push off, go ahead and change the angle of my body. Keep this cross face right here as I loop over. Grabbing the arm is important. That was the first step. Having the hips under and having a little bit of pressure go up is important. But now curling this leg right here, that was probably the one, at least the most recent one, that really made these arm bars so much more effective in my game right here. So as I curl around that leg right there, that obviously is what really cinched it in. So wherever and however you practice your arm bar, super, super important. But I want to make sure that you pay attention to those 3 points right there. Making sure that we have a firm hold on the ground, but have it on the arm. Make sure that we use the leverage of our hips, and then last but not least, might as well use our leg to go ahead and really stretch out and lock out that person's arm. This is going to really lead to so much better arm bars within your ground game. So thanks for hanging with me right here. We'll see you on the next video.